Hi, I'm Dan Ross from Silicon Valley Hypnosis Center. And if you're watching this video, chances are pretty good that you are looking for ways in dealing with stress. And there are many different ways that people can learn to help them deal with stress. And I want to share with you a principle in this video that you can use behind and with any type of technique that will allow it to be more effective. And it's a guiding and overarching principle that will allow you to be able to better manage stress in your life and deal with stress better, regardless of what's going on. And there's all sorts of things that people can do to manage stress. So there is, managing your to-do list better, or stepping out of a situation if you can and taking a walk just to relax. There is coming home after a hot day and taking a warm bath. There are things that tend to work long term if you do them as a daily practice, like yoga, meditation. And those aren't things you can necessarily do in the moment. And what I'm going to share with you is a principle that does allow you to do things in the moment and also be able to reduce your level of stress long term, as well as finding better ways of dealing with stress in the moment. And what this principle is that it's not what happens to you in life that actually causes your stress to happen. It's what you do in your mind with the events that happen that cause you to experience the stress. And I know that might seem a little counterintuitive because you're like, no, all these things are happening in my life and I'm stressed and I got to deal with it. And I understand that because life does happen, right? So there's always job, career, finances, there's marriage, relationships, dealing with family, kids, things like that, getting and staying healthy. There's all sorts of things that can cause us to feel stress. But it's not the events, it's what we do in our mind that causes us to feel the stress. So if you're in some kind of work situation where you have to give a presentation, for example, and there's a lot riding on it, I can understand how that can feel stressful, and it's what somebody may be doing in their mind, because one person who manages that situation without feeling the stress might be imagining it going really well in their mind. They might feel a nice warm feeling in their body, and they're having non-stressful thoughts, right? They're imagining it going really well, and people are smiling and maybe clapping and really enjoying the presentation and really getting value out of it, and maybe even seeing that their boss pat them on the back or whatever happens there. And there might be someone who's having stressful thoughts who is imagining it turning out poorly, and the boss gives them some kind of dirty look, and this is something they're imagining in their mind. So in order to be able to have ways of dealing with stress better, what I would recommend for my clients, and this is what I do with them, is help them change their thoughts around the situation. So when a client comes into my office, I find out what they're doing that's causing them stress in their mind, and the exact thoughts they're doing, like, are they picturing things turning out poorly, and being able to change those thoughts so that they have a different experience, they have different feelings in their body, and they're able to just relax more. So to find out more, go to my website, which is siliconvalleyhypnosiscenter.com. I'm Dan Ross, and I will see you on the next video.